anyways, part 2, sorry that got cut off. So I'm going to try to make more Transformer bot videos in the future and see where that goes as well. And then I'll invest more money in buying other stuff. But man, I'm kind of the challenge that I'm having with my channel at the moment is I'm kind of everywhere in terms of content. You know, I'm kind of just, it's like the shotgun approach. I'm trying to see what I can hit and what I can capitalize on. And so yes, these are all the different clips that I've generated here. Again, this takes a lot of time to film. I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy. I don't mean to be discouraging or anything like that, but it's not easy to generate this sort of film. I've had to wake up early in the morning for a couple days just to get this stuff on film. Because I mean, look, when you have a full-time job and you have a family and you have other obligations, this stuff gets by the wayside. And I think that's why a lot of people kind of wash out of the YouTube thing, is they just burn out, man, because it requires a huge time commitment. So anyways, I'm just putting this up for you guys to peruse and see what the story is like for a beginning YouTuber that's just getting started. Okay, so this is the primary camera that I've been using. It's a little bit of an older camera from like 2000 and I think I bought this like in 2012. Nikon D7000. I highly suggest, if you can afford a DSLR. Again, I had all this equipment anyway, so I didn't have to buy any of this stuff. I didn't have to buy most of this stuff. I mean, I had a computer already, had a Nikon D7000. Again, you probably could get away with making a lot of these videos just using your cell phone, so you don't have to invest a lot of money in a great camera like this or anything like that. This would definitely help because the quality is sharp and it's great. So a beginning I think a Nikon D7000 or what are they on, 72,000 or 7200, 7300 is probably going to cost you anywhere from, you know, $1,000 or so. You could go with like a Canon, like an entry-level Canon, and that'll probably just, you know, be just enough to get you into the game, and probably enough to take your YouTube career places anyway. So you could buy like a $400 to $500 camera and it could just be just as good. I mean, but this is not top of the line equipment or anything like that. So I have this. This is the kit lens that came with it. I also bought another 50 millimeter lens, but that's not for, you know, that wasn't necessarily for this. This was just to take portrait shots of my family. Again, that's a good lens to use as well. Very sharp, very clear video from that. So that's certainly an option. That lens costs about $150. So, but again, you don't need all of this stuff. You don't need anything fancy. Just to get started, cell phone, at least a computer of some type to process all of this stuff. Definitely a fast computer if you can, because as you can see, I'm kind of suffering with that right now. I'm, you know, it's taking like 35-40 minutes just to render a 3-minute video, and that's not good. That's a huge time waster. So I need to invest money in a computer. But again, we'll see where this whole YouTube thing goes before we start investing any more money in anything, in any more expensive equipment. I don't really even have that many subscribers at this point or at this moment. So, you know, spending huge amounts of money on expensive lighting and all that would be kind of pointless. You know, as you can see, like I said, my setup isn't ultra fancy, ultra great or anything like that. Computer monitor, which was not directly even tied to this computer monitor. I needed it for work purposes, but it's good, you know, it's helping me out. It would be hell to edit stuff on that little laptop there. So, you know, camera, laptop would be great. That's extra. The monitor's extra. That would be fantastic if you could, because again, it would be a pain in the butt to do that. You need some toys. Need some toys to get started, which again, if you have kids, no problem. I'm sure you have an abundance of toys that you could use. Or again, the most economical option is to go to the thrift store and then look for some toys there. There's tons of toys there that you can purchase. Or then your other option is eBay, although that's going to be a little bit more pricier option. But it's better than buying the toys new from Walmart or Walgreens. Or then if you don't have a lot of money, you could make your foray into just coloring stuff like this. And that's pretty much it. All right, guys, that's my setup. So as you can see, nothing fancy, just a table, wall, some toys, computer, camera, and you're ready to go. All right, guys, hope you guys find this helpful. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.